Hi, my name is Jonathan Knight, Uprise Energy co-founder and CEO, and I'm here to introduce you to the world's first commercially sized portable wind turbine. The Uprise Energy mobile power station has been designed to fit in a 20-foot shipping container. It can be towed by an ordinary vehicle, and when it gets to the site where you want to make power, the entire wind turbine can be set up by one person in just 1 hour's time. No site improvements required, no heavy equipment, or specialty training. But while the portability of the wind turbine is the most obvious unique feature, the real important development came in the performance. Since our machine has been designed for distributed generation, making the power where the consumer is, we really focused on making good power in the lower wind speed conditions that are commonly found where people live and work. In our case, it was 10 miles an hour, 4.5 meters per second that we targeted for an optimal wind condition. And in that speed, we make good, reliable power. Now, how do we do this? Well, we start with a very efficient turbine blade. Our carbon fiber blades are the product of modeling over 2 million unique blade shapes before we selected the one that we're using now that achieves a 48% coefficient of power, which, if you know anything about wind energy, is really good. And for this size range, it's actually more than double the efficiency of the incumbent technology. That high efficiency is complemented with the feature that I think it's the most important innovation of this whole project. And it's something that we've coined dancing with the wind. And what that refers to is the way that our wind turbine, the rotor on the wind turbine, the RPM, it speeds up and it slows down to match the changes in wind speed, taking advantage of the exponential power that is available in wind gusts. And it does this with our own proprietary hardware, software integration that effectively mimics regenerative braking on electric vehicles. Except our computer is feathering the brake on the system so that it's making as much power as it possibly can without bringing it to a stop. And it's making little micro adjustments a couple hundred times a second to make sure that it's always maintaining the optimal tip speed ratio. So what this results in is a very powerful wind turbine that makes very good, reliable power, cost effective in low wind speeds. So what does this mean for the basic feature? Well, it means that it improves security while increasing efficiency, effectiveness, and capabilities. Let's go through a couple scenarios on how it might be used by the Air Force and other members of the DoD. The wind turbine can be considered a clean energy, lower cost alternative to diesel generators. So no more generators that need to be refueled, that are noisy in operation, that are emitting harmful CO2. It's going to mitigate the issues around potential fuel spills, writing reports, constantly tending to these diesel generators that need to be serviced. And the machine has near silent operation. In the event of a natural disaster or a cyber attack, the wind turbine can be deployed with 400 kilowatt hours of stored power on board. In a matter of hours to the site, in the battlefield, the wind turbine will extend the range and improve the safety of forward operating bases, mitigating the need for expensive and dangerous fuel deliveries. And if stealth operation is important, the wind turbine can make its power at night, and then when the sun comes up, simply lay down. The wind turbine is also a fully connected IoT device, providing a full suite of communications, telemetry, and remote control. By way of background, this is not our first foray into wind energy. We're actually yacht builders that built over 100 one-off custom yachts, including the M80 Stiletto stealth vessel for the Navy. And that business evolved into large wind turbine repair, manufacturing, and construction, where we were a major player in that space. So the portable wind turbine that we've developed is really the culmination of that long history of boat building and utility wind energy. So I hope you appreciate what a smart solution we've created and how appropriate it is for all branches of the military and civilization as a whole. Thank you.